what I really want to do is smoke. Good morning. Oh, what's up, you guys? Good morning. Here's to another day. I hope that you guys prayed this morning. I ain't even prayed this morning. And I don't know how to pray for real. I'm not one of those people who be like, Dear Heavenly Father. I literally just start talking. Feel me? I'm grateful for waking up this morning. I'm grateful for having another opportunity to make some content for you guys. And I'm grateful that there was food in the fridge for me to have some breakfast. I'm grateful to have this job opportunity that I have. First day is on Monday, and I know it's gonna be a good one. I'm grateful that I passed my exam in order to be able to start this new job on Monday. And yeah, I'm grateful. I'm just grateful. I'm even grateful that I just live in South Florida because it's just such a beautiful place here. The weather was freaking beautiful when I woke up this morning. But y'all, oh my gosh. First of all, if you're new here, hi, my name is Leah Danae, aka Lily. Welcome. If you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate you so motherfucking much. So y'all, I went to the dentist. I want to say last Thursday. It was literally like 2 days ago. But I went to the dentist and I got a cleaning and an exam. But because I was a new patient, they're very thorough with their exams. And you know, I have braces, so they took the wire off of my braces so that they could get like some accurate x-rays and things of that nature. And y'all, when she put the wire back on, first of all, they also do orthodontics there, so I asked her for a new color. So I have pink. Look, she's so cute. Y'all, she put the bands, I mean not the bands, she put the wires back in my mouth, and like when I tell y'all, my mouth still hurts. And I was a little concerned at first because it's not like I got my wires like adjusted or like tightened or anything like that. Like she literally just took the wire off and then put them back on so that they could do like a thorough exam. But like, babes, why does shit still hurt? Like it hurts, y'all. Like it, yeah, like that bitch hurts. Like I couldn't even eat toast this morning. Like that's concerning. But what we're about to do right now, if y'all want to see the fit, I literally don't go shopping. I've been wearing the same clothes for like 3 years, swear to God. But I'm wearing this little two-piece set. I think I got it off of Shein, to be honest. And then I just have my sneakers with it. I'm not turning the light on for y'all, so I'm sorry. But yeah, this is the fit for today. We're going to my little brother's basketball practice. Look at me. Look at me. I really wanted to start going to the gym, y'all. Especially now that, oh, I know the title. The title of the video, the whole point of me turning the camera on. I know the title says, my first day not being a pothead. And that is true. This is going to be my first day not copping. I'm probably gonna go like another week or two without copping. But in all reality, this is just gonna be a normal day of my life. I was watching my like old vlogs, y'all, from like a few months ago. Bro, no cap. Like shout out to my friends at that time. I'm still cool with Ari, but shout out to everybody else who made the first 2 months of me being here what it was, because boy did we have a time. But I used to always include my smoke sessions like in those videos, and I don't really do that anymore. Even like the past couple vlogs that I've posted, there was nothing of me smoking, even though I was probably high all the time. I think literally like not the last vlog, well actually yeah, no, I did include a little bit of a session there, but the one before that I didn't include any session there. But I definitely, like, there was a point where I was in a car and I was like, oh yeah, I was high as f. This video, no sessions, no clips of me being high or nothing like that, because ain't no we smoke, babes. I don't have any, no tengo. I just got back home I didn't take the camera with me when we went out because we ended up going to my brother's basketball practice. Forgive me for talking with a lisp. We ended up doing that, and then we ended up going out to eat because my mom wanted to celebrate me passing my test and getting my license. But right now I'm just laying down because, in all honesty, like, I'm just tired and really wanted to lay down. And I feel like I just been working my brain so much, like studying and shit for that exam. And then I start work on Monday, so I'm about to be right back into it. Thankfully, not so much studying. I'm more so just learning how to actually do the job and how to make my money, essentially. So what I really want to do is smoke. I'm gonna be so real, y'all. I really want to be that person that's like, oh my god, like, I stopped smoking and I feel so much better. Am I gonna be that person? Probably not. But I do at least want to be able to say, like, yeah, like, I stopped smoking for like a month because, you know, I just needed a break, or I needed to save my money, or whatever the case may be. Because if I can prioritize getting high over making sure that I have money, that's when it becomes a problem. And that's when it has to become a thing of like, okay, girl, do you really need to smoke that bad? And the thing is, yes, I do. I do. If I'm being 100% honest with you, there's so many times when I'm just frustrated or overwhelmed or overstimulated, whatever the case is. Isn't that the same thing? Overstimulated and overwhelmed? Pretty much. But there's like way too many times when I'm feeling like that and I go to smoke and I feel fine. Like, I'm 100% fine. Or like, I'm just feeling annoyed, or I don't know, find myself reminiscing a lot. I found myself doing that a lot when I haven't smoked. I start thinking back to just times when things were easy and things were fun and I had certain people in my life, and it's just like, damn, like, I really missed that. But, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. I literally was watching my old vlogs earlier and I was just like, wow, like, what a time. But yeah, I think today is going to just be a matter of finding the willpower to literally push through. I want to do my eyebrows before I go to work on Monday, so I'm gonna have to go to like Dollar General or something and get the little razors for my brows. But yeah, I'm not gonna get my ass. I'm about to watch Botched. Okay, I'm about to watch that for a little bit. Then I'll probably get up at some point. I really don't plan on doing anything else like for the rest of this day, if I'm being 100% real with y'all. I want to color, I want to write my book. I've been writing a book on my phone, so I'm gonna write a little bit, probably while I'm watching Botch, to be 100% honest. And then at some point I do want to work out. I want to work out as well. I'm not sure if I'll record that. I probably will. I probably should. But yeah, and then I want to go to bed. Alright, y'all, I decided to come outside and journal. I really did that because I had this like realization that I'm actually about to share with my friends. I'm gonna send them an audio real quick because, like I said, they're also going through the cycle of well, I don't want to say cycle. They're also going through the journey, the process of not smoking right now. But I'm gonna talk to you guys later about the realization that I had. I just want to be able to like thoroughly explain it to you guys. And it's really hot and sticky out here, and I wanted to send my friends that audio and also finish journaling while I was outside. So yeah, but I really took this moment because I wanted to actually show you guys like I am journaling. It's one thing to just tell you guys like, oh, I did this or I did that, but I feel like it's another to actually see somebody embarking on the journey that you may also be trying to embark on yourself. So in this case, not smoking. One of the things that I used to do a lot before I started smoking as much as I do was journal. and it was more so like intentionally journaling and what is that word, detailed journaling, I guess you could say. Like I used to have journal entries that were literally like 2 pages long, where they would be a full page and like the back of the page and then like a little bit of another page. Like I really used to have like journal entries for real, and that was all before I started like heavily smoking. So now I find myself in a spot where I do want to journal, and I don't even be writing for that long because I don't really have anything else to say. It's not even that I don't have anything else to say, it literally just be like, okay, like I don't want to do this anymore. And yeah, so I do want to see if I can kind of get back into the habit of intentionally journaling more, now that I'm gonna be on this little journey. But yeah, I'm gonna come back to you guys in a little bit so that I can kind of explain a little bit more. I can't wait to take a shower later. Oh my god, it's so sticky and fucking hot out here. So y'all, at this point I decided to stretch rather than work out. The reason for that being, I've tried to do at-home workouts before, and I feel like I just haven't really gotten to that point where I can have enough self-discipline to keep going when I reach that point of like wanting to stop. And I feel like I gotta start somewhere. So even if that's just stretching every day, or starting to do yoga every day, or starting with little basic 5, 10, 15-minute workouts, then I can do that. But personally, I've always loved stretching. I used to be a dancer in high school. I also used to do gymnastics in elementary school, so I've always been active in that sense, and stretching and flexibility is something that is super important to me, in all honesty. And the fact that I have been losing my flexibility because I haven't been stretching, I'm not okay with that. Now, this definitely didn't tire me out or anything in the sense of helping me go to bed without smoking, but what it definitely did do was give me something to do. I find that a lot of times I'll go and roll up because I literally have nothing else to do, and I'll be bored and just be like, you know what, I'm gonna go roll up. And so doing this, even though it only took me like 10-15 minutes, that's 10 minutes that it would have took me to roll up and walk to the park. So yeah, I think that, not smoking is really just a matter of finding things to do to keep yourself busy, keep yourself occupied, keep your brain off of it. If you're constantly thinking about how you want to smoke, you're probably going to end up smoking. So literally just finding things to do, even if it's stretching and you're not a stretcher, you gotta start somewhere, y'all. Good morning. It's the next morning. It's 10 o'clock. It's August 25th. It's fucking crazy that it's August 25th already. But let me close the door. I mean, you're probably still gonna be able to hear what's going on, but yeah, that didn't help anything at all. But I wanted to come on here and explain a little bit more of what I was talking about. That works a lot better. Yeah, explain a little bit more what I was talking about when I was on the porch yesterday. Basically, I came up with this realization, and what made me come up with the realization, long story short, because I have a tendency to just... Basically, I was on TikTok, came across this video about a girl who was no contact, and she was basically saying how she's been no contact with her ex-boyfriend for like almost 3 months, and it's not getting any better. She was like, everybody says that it gets easier, that in the beginning you feel really terrible, you miss them, you're depressed, but then eventually it kind of gives you your power back. Like that was the part that I literally remember verbatim, where she was saying, everybody said that I'm supposed to get my power back and it's not getting any better, I still miss him, da 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 da, just whatever. So I'm thinking that this is going to be one of those videos that the ending is completely different, and you know, she ends up showing us like it did get better, she did get her power back, but it didn't. The video just ended. So I literally came to my car because what the fuck? Okay, so we're just gonna hang out in here for a segundo, and I'm gonna tell you guys. Oh, listen. This is gonna stay in my car. I don't like when there's things in the back seat because then it makes it seem like I'm dirty. But babes, these are all things that have to stay. This, it'd be hot as fuck. This sprays water too. And then this is a book in Spanish that I use to learn Spanish. First of all, shout out to me for getting my tints as dark as I did, because it don't even feel like my car has been sitting in the sun. Like, I love that. The story basically was, you know, the girl saying, you know, she didn't think it was going to get any better. I thought the video was going to have a different ending. It did not. And it made me think, like, bro, like, what if, because it's very much, I think I've been no contact for, well, actually, it'll be going on 2 months. Once September comes, it'll be going on 2 months that I've been no contact. So I kind of started thinking to myself, like, wow, like, you know, just put myself in this spiral of negative thoughts, thinking, like, what if I never talk to him again? Like, what if we really just never speak and this is really just our story? Like, this is just how our story ended. And so, you know, I started getting into this mood of, like, just being really sad about it. And one thing that Aaliyah will do, and be quick to do at that, is go roll up, okay? Especially when I'm feeling like that. I will be very quick to go get myself a spliff and get high, because I'm telling y'all, when I smoke, all is well. All is well. I come back inside. I'm fine. I kind of learned to master the art of not giving a fuck. Like, yeah. Especially when I'm in that feeling, those feelings of, you know, feeling frustrated, sad, overwhelmed, overstimulated, whatever the case may be. I'm really good about telling myself that I actually don't give a fuck and it's not that serious if I'm high, if I go to smoke. Am I sweating already? Is that why my head looks like this? So it was in that moment that I decided I was going to be like, okay, I need to hit up my plug. I need to hit this nigga up because I'm not about to go the rest of my day feeling like this. And that's when I realized, it was literally in that moment that I realized I use weed to suppress my feelings. I don't like to face reality with certain situations. That situation being one of them. And I kind of told myself, like, okay, so I need to get in the habit of not smoking at least until I can master the art of not giving a fuck while sober. It's something, okay, I'm gonna have to open the door now because, babe, it's hot as fuck. Still, it's hot outside, like, oh my god. But anyways, yeah, so that was the realization that I had, just kind of really understanding that I use weed and I use getting high as a way to suppress my feelings and really just not face reality. Like I said, it's a really easy way for me to push my feelings aside. And if I want to ever heal from this situation, heal from this person, heal from this past relationship, bitch, is that a spider web? What the f*** are you doing in my car, nigga? I also do want to make a point that, you know, now that I've had that realization that I use it to suppress my feelings with that, I've been trying to see if I use it to suppress my feelings with other things, because I've always kind of been under the impression that I smoke. It's so funny because I would tell people all the time, like, the reason that I smoke is because it was routine. It honestly was just something that for the past couple of years I've been doing every single day, multiple times a day. Even before I graduated high school, I was still smoking, in all honesty, every other day or every day, because of the people that I was hanging out with. So literally, I had been smoking since freshman year. So since I was 15 years old. It kind of just went from there. I really hope that not smoking kind of like improves my memory, because the way I just be forgetting like where I'm going with shit in the middle of a sentence is kind of crazy. Literally since then, it was, you know, more so occasionally, but I was still smoking a lot in high school. But after high school was really when I got into it every single day. Even at my last job, y'all, like I was smoking on my break, babes. Like, couldn't do it. Couldn't wait until I got home. Like, I was smoking all my breaks. Like, that's how serious it was getting. So not only was it becoming routine, but I also would tell people that the reason that I smoked is because, like, I just used that to calm down or to literally not give a fuck. And I don't think that I realized how true that was and how much I really do depend on being high to not give a fuck about certain situations until I went a full 24 hours without smoking. There's been times when I tried not to cop and I would still have like little clips in my car and still hit those clips. So even though I wasn't smoking a whole spliff or I wasn't copping, I was still getting high. I was still getting a little buzz, or I was still able to feed that mental need of needing some marijuana. That was the realization that I had yesterday that I wanted to share with you guys, because maybe some of you will be able to resonate with it. I know that a lot of people here are going to be people who are just regular supporters, but there's also going to be a lot of people here who are probably on the same journey or looking to start the same journey. And just take this as your sign, guys. Take this as your sign to just do it. I've heard too many people say like, don't stop cold turkey, but that's literally what I did. Like, I went from smoking every single day, multiple times a day, and I mean, only on day 2. Today's day 2. But this isn't going to be a YouTube series because I more so enjoy the process of editing my videos when I have like fun stuff to edit. That's why I love vlogging. But I also, you know, of course, want to be transparent with you guys and share my journey with you guys, like, for real. Hey, editing Aaliyah here. I'm gonna stop the video right there because I can't say that I want to be transparent with y'all and then lead y'all to believe that I really went a week or 2 without smoking. Literally lasted 2 days. However, even though I ended up copping after 2 days, what I will say is that all of that talk about, you know, having to keep myself busy, trying to find different ways to cope with my anger, with my sadness, with my frustration over simulation, all of that is still very much valid because I only smoke at nighttime, okay? So during the day, I'm still very much having to do what I was saying and doing throughout this video, which is trying to find things to do with my time so that I'm not going to smoke. That is literally one of the hardest things about even only smoking at nighttime. Even if you don't completely stop cold turkey, that's gonna be one of the hardest things that has been proven to be the hardest thing for me, is not turning to a spliff when I get a little overwhelmed. Still very much valid everything that I was saying in this video, and I'm still having to stick to it myself because, like I said, I'm still not smoking during the day. So, you know, if somebody pisses me off during the day, I gotta deal with that shit. I gotta figure it out, okay? Because I'm not going to roll up. I'm not gonna do that until I'm going to bed. So yeah, even though all of what I said was still very much valid, I still want to be transparent with y'all. Even though I made that little, you know, comment caption thing in the beginning and I let y'all know that it only lasted 48 hours. But even then, if you're an everyday smoker and you manage to go 24 hours without smoking, give yourself a pat on the motherfucking back, okay? Gotta celebrate the little things in life every single day, or else we're just gonna be miserable and keep fucking smoking all the time. But I love you guys, and I will see you guys in my next video. Shout out to me for being consistent.